Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Half a century ago today was perhaps the darkest day in the history of Malaysia. The city of Kuala Lumpur erupted into a bloodbath that went down as the infamous May 13th riots. Over 100 people lost their lives in the violence, with hundreds more injured. Despite several personal accounts of the incident, the involvement of the military and political decisions of the time are still shrouded in mystery to this very day. This is largely due to how the papers concerning the events that unfolded are still kept classified under the Official Secrets Act.
Well, we haven't received any formal request to that effect. Maybe it's just a view of some people. But very importantly, of course, those were the past. We are now looking at current and the future. This is a new government. We have promised to our people that we'll be fair. We'll handle any issues squarely. We take into interest the interest of the people at large. We are not discriminatory. We want to make sure that the country is always in peace, in harmony. We abhor any form of racial discrimination based on race or religion. This is the stand of the present government. So I think this is more important than what has been the past.
In response to reports that Warisan had decided to bar special branch personnel from sitting in on their press conferences, Inspector General of Police Abdul Hamid Badur said that such actions are, in fact, illegal.
It is the duty of the police to be present there, just to ensure on the orderly conduct of that event, safety and security of that event. So there is, why is it that there's so much concern about whether it is special branch or whether it is a uniformed police officer? So whoever represents the police there, it is solely for the out of concern for the security of that event.
Former Deputy Minister in the Prime Minister's Department in charge of religious affairs, Ashraf Dusuki, today denied any involvement in the purported scandals linked to the Islamic Economic Development Foundation, or better known as YAPEIM. Ashraf, who is also the current UMNO youth chief, said that he had neither been involved in any management aspect nor had he received any reward from YAPEIM. Recently, the Malaysian Insight reported that 1 million ringgit in aid for orphans, which was entrusted to YAPEIM, was allegedly misused to settle legal fees of a lawyer who happened to be the aide to the then Prime Minister Najib Abdul Razak in 2017. However, YAPEIM has brushed off the allegations and claimed that the legal fees were taken from a general fund, which was different from the charity fund. The foundation is also reported to have suffered losses amounting to 12 million ringgit through a gold pawn scheme involving 1,000 customers of its business wing known as Ar-Rahnu. Bukit Aman Commercial Crime Investigation Department, or CCID Director Mazlan Mansor, has been appointed as our new Deputy Inspector General of Police. His appointment, which came into effect on the 9th of May, fills the vacancy left by Nur Rashid Ibrahim, who retired on March 17th. This 58-year-old officer received his appointment letter from Home Minister Muhyiddin Yassin during a press conference at the Home Ministry today. The debate on the matriculation program takes another turn as Gerakan President Dominic Lau calls on Putrajaya to do away with the program altogether and to push STPM, or Sijil Tinggi Pelajaran Malaysia, to become the standardized entrance pathway for public universities. Lau said this in response to former Council of Eminent Persons Chairperson Daim Zainuddin telling the Malaysian Insight that it would be political suicide to abolish matriculation, despite the program no longer being relevant. Lau accused Daim of making excuses instead of suggesting corrective measures to address the unfairness affecting the non-Malays. Previously, Education Minister Masli Malik announced that the matriculation intake would be increased, while the race quota will still be maintained at the 90-10 ratio, favouring the Bumiputra. That's all from me, ladies and gentlemen. For more stories, you can go to KiniTV.com. Don't forget that you can hit like, share, comment, follow and subscribe. I'm Daniel Anthony. Thanks for watching, and go on over to MalaysiaKini.com to check out our special report today recounting the events of May 13th, 1969.